Power, sometimes, is a uniform. Sometimes, it's a ballot box. Sometimes, it's a signature. But sometimes it goes unnoticed. You never voted. You never saw their face. You didn't care when you heard their name. But they're there in every moment of your life. They shape your investments. They control everything you consume. From wars to peace, from crises to opportunities. They run the world. And the most interesting part, no one elected them. Today, I'll show you this world. The names that you don't see on the screen but are behind every financial move. If you're ready, let's begin. 1. BlackRock. Assets under management. Approximately $10.5 trillion. Yes, you heard it right. $10.5 trillion. This is almost equivalent to the combined economies of Germany, Japan, and India. BlackRock is the world's largest investment management company, and its influence is felt in nearly every sector of the economy. It doesn't just invest, it actively shapes the markets, from government bonds to pension funds, large corporate shares to energy infrastructure. BlackRock has its fingers in every pie. But what makes them so powerful isn't just the sheer size of their investments. It's their ability to control and influence the companies in which they invest. How do they do this? When a company's stock price starts to fall, BlackRock doesn't simply wait and watch, it steps in, applies pressure, and often takes control behind the scenes. This can involve calling for changes in company leadership or influencing corporate strategy. Apple, Microsoft, and Google, three of the world's biggest companies, are all major parts of BlackRock's portfolio. In fact, BlackRock has more voting power in these companies than most individual investors can ever dream of. A more striking example. During the 2020 pandemic, as the global economy teetered on the edge of collapse, the U.S. Treasury turned to BlackRock for guidance. The government trusted BlackRock to help manage the financial crisis, and BlackRock was even tasked with purchasing and managing massive amounts of corporate debt to stabilize the economy. This isn't just influence, this is financial power at its peak. BlackRock doesn't just control money, it controls the future of markets, countries, and industries. It steers entire sectors, from technology to renewable energy. By funding companies and guiding their strategic moves, it's not just a passive investor, it's an active architect of the global economy. 2. Vanguard Group. Assets under management. Approximately $9 trillion. Vanguard may not make the headlines as often as BlackRock, but its impact is just as profound. Known for its low-cost index funds, Vanguard has revolutionized the way people invest by offering easy access to the stock market with minimal fees. But Vanguard's influence goes far beyond the individual investor. It is a dominant player in the corporate world. Vanguard is one of the largest institutional investors in the world, holding significant shares in nearly every major corporation you can think of. Amazon, Meta, Tesla, and Morgan Chase. These companies are just a few of the global giants where Vanguard holds substantial stakes. In fact, Vanguard is so influential that it shares voting power with BlackRock in shaping the policies and leadership of these companies. What's even more remarkable is Vanguard's relationship with BlackRock. Vanguard owns 8% of BlackRock. These two companies don't just manage the market, they effectively control it together. They are co-governors of the global financial system, and their decisions can make or break companies. Additionally, Vanguard plays a key role in shaping global economic policies. It heavily invests in companies that are central to future technologies, such as artificial intelligence, renewable energy, and blockchain. As the world moves towards sustainable technologies and clean energy, Vanguard is ensuring that it is well-positioned to benefit from these shifts, further increasing its control over global markets. 3. State Street Global Advisors. Assets under management. Approximately $5 trillion. State Street is often quieter than BlackRock and Vanguard, but its impact is no less profound. This firm manages some of the largest pension funds in the world, and its influence is felt by millions of retirees who depend on these funds for their futures. State Street is a leader in exchange-traded funds (ETFs), a type of fund that allows investors to pool their money in a wide range of assets, such as stocks, bonds, and commodities. These ETFs are a key vehicle for passive investing, and they are a driving force behind the rapid growth of the investment management industry. But what most people don't realize is that while they think they're investing passively, they are often unknowingly feeding money into the coffers of the same financial giants BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. This quiet but powerful influence is what makes State Street so formidable. It doesn't always make headlines, but it holds substantial stakes in the companies that shape our world. From technology giants to financial institutions, State Street's reach is vast and growing, and its role in the global financial ecosystem cannot be overstated. 4. Fidelity Investments. Assets under management, approximately $5.5 trillion. Fidelity is best known for offering investment services to individual investors, but it is also a key player in managing the portfolios of major institutions. In addition to handling pension funds, Fidelity invests in a wide range of sectors, including real estate, private equity, and startups. Fidelity has an especially strong presence in the technology sector, where it funds some of the world's most successful and innovative companies. Many of the world's leading tech startups, including those that eventually become unicorns, have received early-stage investments from Fidelity. By 2025, Fidelity has become a major player in the cryptocurrency and blockchain spaces, providing crucial funding for projects that are shaping the future of finance. In addition, the company has been investing heavily in the emerging artificial intelligence industry, ensuring that it stays ahead of the curve in the next wave of technological advancements. Fidelity's influence extends beyond just financial markets. It plays a critical role in shaping innovation and driving the future of industries like tech, finance, and energy. As more individuals and institutions turn to Fidelity for guidance, its influence will continue to grow. 5. Berkshire Hathaway. Assets under management, approximately $1.3 trillion. Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway is often regarded as one of the most successful investment firms in the world. Despite having the smallest portfolio on this list, Berkshire's influence is unparalleled. Buffett's investment philosophy, which focuses on long-term value creation and patient investing, has transformed the way the world views wealth creation. Berkshire Hathaway holds major stakes in some of the world's most iconic companies, including Coca-Cola, Apple, Bank of America, and Chevron. Buffett's investment style has not only made these companies more successful, but it has also had a lasting impact on the broader financial markets. When Buffett buys a company, it signals to the market that the company is solid, often leading to a significant rise in stock prices. What makes Berkshire Hathaway truly unique is Buffett's personal influence. His strategic decisions are revered by investors worldwide, and his long-term approach to investing has had a lasting impact on global markets. By 2025, Buffett's firm has increasingly focused on sustainable investments and has become a leader in green energy projects. Why are these companies so powerful? Because they are at the center of wealth, and the person who controls wealth controls the future. More importantly, you don't choose the leaders of these companies. They hold the voting rights for publicly traded companies, which means they decide who the CEOs will be and how management boards are shaped. Governments come and go, but these financial empires are here to stay, lasting long enough to control the system. Now, take a step back and think. From the card you use to buy your morning coffee to the Netflix series you watch at night, all of it is influenced by the same investment giants. And they're pulling the strings behind the scenes, invisible to most. It's time you start recognizing the real leaders, not from TV screens, but from financial reports. Because true power is not where it's most talked about, it's where it's least seen. If you found this video helpful, you can like it and support Economist by subscribing. Remember, it's just as important to know who controls the money as it is to know who controls the wealth.